scariest dream. I had a post-rapture dream. In the dream, I was left behind. The dream started with me running down the road with other people. And the people were pouring out of their homes. They were screaming for their children. I heard lots of mothers screaming, banshee screams for their children. Because all the children were gone. There was no children in my dream. No babies, no young children. Everybody was grown or very much teenage. Nope. I heard men cursing God. I heard people saying things like, I wish I would have listened to my grandmother. Jesus took them. They're gone. It's too late. Why didn't I listen? Why didn't I get saved? Why didn't I listen to my mom? Why didn't I listen to whoever it was? Why didn't I listen? Why didn't I care? And then, oh, it was just so bad. People's eyes around me. The people began to go really crazy. When I say crazy, like there was this, like they were changing. They weren't themselves anymore. Like they were being taken over, and I could see everybody's eyes around me changing. Their eyes were turning yellow and red with fire, and it was awful. And there was no feeling of safety. I knew there was no safe place to go. There was no good place to go. There was no love, no kindness, no joy, no peace. And everybody was losing it. And their eyes began to be fiery red and yellow. And the sky was filled with smoke and fire just falling all around us. And the earth was shaking under our feet. I could feel, it was like it was really real and like I was really there. And I could feel the earth rocking under my feet, tearing apart up under me. I heard one lady behind me. And she was the last person to say anything legible in my dream. And I turned because of what she said. She was the last person talking normal. She said, but I was good. I was good and I went to church. And I turned to look at her. That's when she began banshee screaming. And her eyes began to turn red and yellow. The earth was being basically destroyed before my face. But that's what it was like. It was awful. I cried that whole day. I woke up in fear. I couldn't hardly go back to sleep. Had to be close to my husband. It was so bad. And I don't want to. People, give your hearts to the Lord. Let Him in. Let Jesus in. He came and He died for you. He died for you. He died for me. He died for us all. And we will not be perfect until we come to Him, but we've got to give Him our hearts we got to give Him all our mind, all our hearts, and all our strength. We got to love Him so that we can go with Him when He comes, because I'm telling y'all, it ain't long. And I called my mom, and I was still crying that day. And it was late in the day. It was evening time, and I was still crying. And she's like, baby, the Lord gave you that dream to tell people. You got to tell people. So I'm telling y'all, give your heart to the Lord. Do not be left behind. It's not where you're going to want to be. I assure you, and I assure you it's true. His coming is true. And He says, I'm coming as a thief in the night. So you might think you have time to live how you want to and get saved later. But you really, really don't.